days to come and carry us like wind in our sails.
We have our to-do list here that we are blasting through. And I just put, is this dirty or is that like broken? Just looking at our vlog camera. So we sold our outdoor furniture, like outdoor patio set, because at the new house, it's actually this whole time we've needed something that was like okay to be outdoors. Like outdoors, not on a screened-in porch.
No, they're the original.
Kind of thing.
Sold.
Sold. So the patio furniture set, we need something that can be out in the elements. And there's some things that are okay to be outdoors, and then there's some things that are okay to be outdoors. I know. Like wrought iron would be good with a thing. Don't you think? Wrought iron or something like that?
Yeah.
I was talking to Ada. Oh, she said no.
Oh.
She said no to wrought iron. So we'll figure something out. So we sold our outdoor patio set, and then apparently we just sold the golf cart. We need a bigger golf cart. We sold our golf cart to some friends. I'm happy it's going to a good home. Man, that thing has brought us so much joy over the past...
That's what I talked about on the vlog. I know. That thing was, well, I wouldn't say instrumental, but it was...
In our happiness.
It was a big part of our family.
Sure. Yeah, it was funny though, because I have our list here of things that we need to do, and I didn't remember that I put sell the furniture on it already, so I wrote it on there so we could cross it off. So we get to cross sell furniture off 2 times. Now it feels like cheating a little bit.
It's funny the differences that Rachel and I think about, like for moving and selling the house. For me, it's like we had to paint the ceiling and patch it up, and then I need to finish the trim work here. So I bought the trim work a long time ago, but I didn't know how I wanted to mount it, so I just had it taped up there. And then like in the garage, we have some holes to patch up. So it's like we are doing our very stereotypical gender roles. So up there, I replaced, better done, I'm back. So I replaced the traditional light that was out here was one of those. But if you remember, I had my golf simulator out here. So I wanted a spotlight. So I got some track lighting to put up there. And I was gonna have it on its own light switch.
Alice said yes.
Oh, okay, good. But I didn't end up like needing it. And now we need to patch. You see those 2 holes over there on the wall?
Yes.
We have about 14 of those scattered around back there. One of them's the exact size of a golf ball because one golf ball got stuck in the wall. So that's the kind of stuff that I'm doing, and I'm really glad. So we were going to take the RV out of town. So our things are being packed on Friday, and we were gonna leave out of town on Friday in the RV, which obviously didn't give us any more time to do anything around the house, stuff that we need to get done. We were just gonna rely on Dennis and Barb to do it. Rachel's parents, they also co-own this house. But I didn't like that idea, so we've decided we're gonna stay around the whole weekend. That way we can knock out all these projects before we actually hit the road, which will probably be Monday morning. We were gonna head to St. Louis, but there's just no RV spots over the weekend up in St. Louis. So we'll probably still hit up St. Louis, but it'll be during the week. Our only plans that we have to do is we have to be in Asheville, North Carolina, mid-May. And that's because we got a really sweet Airbnb house. Lyndle, did you know our Airbnb house in Asheville has its own pool and playground and hiking?
Yay!
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. So you'll be able to wear your swimsuit and actually use it.
Every single day?
Yep, every day.
Woo!
But we'll only be there 3 days.
Okay.
But then we'll be in Georgia, and you can definitely wear your swimsuit every day in Georgia. Cool? Cool. All right, whose idea was this, Lyndle?
Mine.
Where'd she get the dress?
I have it hanging in the closet downstairs.
Oh.
Does that that mean I'm the same size as a unicorn
Yeah,
plush?
I'm the bunny. I'm that bunny.
Can you hold it up and show the camera?
Mommy, look at the dress I decided to put on her.
Oh,
That's adorable.
just another Sunday around here.
By the way, her legs are sweet down there.
Oh, wow.
That makes sense.
Those are, mommy,
Yeah.
this is how far her legs are.
Oh, okay. She could use a little bit of a hem on that dress.
A him or a hem?
Hem.
Ronnie, the laborer guy, well, and our truck driver, said we're his only family that he's moving, and he's headed straight to Georgia.
Yeah.
So do we, for one, we don't know exactly for sure if we need to be there. I'm pretty sure we don't. I'm pretty sure.
Just because of common sense, though, not
Yeah.
because like you actually.
I
think so.
probably read that somewhere that you could designate somebody. Because I know you could designate somebody to be at your house when they are packing stuff for you.
Yeah. Do you want to play with this?
I touched it. It's really messy though.
Oh, like powdery?
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyway, we're trying to have a serious conversation here.
I'm disassociating.
So anyway, Rachel made the point. Do we want to fly there? Because what if we don't get the RV till say next Tuesday,
Right. Exactly.
which is
So
a real
the
possibility.
point of traveling in the RV was because in our minds our stuff was gonna leave May 5th, right? 5th?
Yeah, May 5th.
May 5th, and then our paperwork said it would arrive May 22nd.
Right.
And we kind of halfway talked about like, is it somewhere in that time frame or will it be there May 22nd?
Well, I think it's guaranteed to be. Well, no, not. Maybe guaranteed to be there May 22nd.
By May 22nd?
Yeah.
So it turns out it's gonna leave May 5th and probably be there like May 7th.
Yeah.
Where we thought we would have like these 3 weeks without all of our belongings,
Right.
where like there's no reason to get on down there because
Exactly.
we're not gonna have our stuff anyway.
Right.
So we're like, yeah, let's just make this an epic road trip. We don't have to travel more than 3 hours each day because there's no rush anyway. We don't
Mhm.
want to travel more than 3 hours every day.
Right.
But then, if our stuff's going to be there in 2 days, how much easier would it be to just fly, get there, and then have those few weeks to work on projects on the house, get settled, because you don't report until the 22nd.
Yeah.
Or
23rd at the
23rd.
latest.
So, or could you report early?
Yeah. 100%.
So you wouldn't have a 3-week gap in pay
Right.
if we just got on down there. We really need to kind of think through this. That will change everything. It would change everything.
What do you mean?
Everything.
Well, for one thing, our house isn't going to be done.
Right. Our kitchen.
Right. Which I
Um,
guess isn't that big of a deal. Jamie said he'd have everything done except for the countertops this week.
Okay, so that's all we would be lacking is countertops.
Mm-hmm.
Our appliances and everything would be there.
Right.
So we could just put, what do you call it? What do you
Like
call it?
plywood?
Plywood down
For a countertop?
countertops?
Yeah.
And then it begs the question, how in the heck do we get the RV down there?
Right. Which I'm sure my parents would help out.
Yep.
Something to think about. We'll ask Ronnie tomorrow. I'm sure we don't have to be there.
I know, but even if we don't have to,
Do we want to
does it
be?
make more sense to do that?
I don't think so. Do you?
Really?
Wouldn't you
You
rather?
think- plan A makes more sense.
Wouldn't you rather take an epic road trip?
I would like to do both. I want to take an epic road trip, but I also want to like get my hands on that house and start getting settled.
Yeah.
Maybe
But
not
you
a
have-
3-week road trip.
You'll have the next 4 years to get settled into that house.
What if? What if we go as far as Asheville? Because we are planning on staying in Asheville for 3 nights. What if we go as far as there, and then like the babies and I fly? We can't do that because then my car will be stuck in Asheville.
Right. That doesn't
I'm
make any
just trying
sense.
to have it be the best of both worlds, where we get some of a trip, and then
Right. Anyway, so I'm finally making the trim piece permanent, so that's exciting. 1 day before we get all of our stuff packed. Nothing like waiting until the last second. And then we just went to, I was going to custom make some wine racks up here, but just kind of ran out of time. So we'll do something to make those look better, and then we'll actually put some wine in it and just leave it there.